Hi everyone, welcome to Financial Insights. I'm Linda, your accounting coach. Today I want to discuss 5 mistakes entrepreneurs make. In being in entrepreneurship, I believe there's no book or no video can prepare you for this journey. During this experience, you experience every emotion, that's joy, that's stress, that's disappointment. It's definitely a roller coaster. But we know we're in business to solve problems. And we have to be open to learning and listening. And I believe one of the ways for opportunities and strategies to come our way is that we have to be willing to learn, gain knowledge, to continue professional development. And so today I want to discuss 5 mistakes entrepreneurs make, and I've made these mistakes myself. So number 1, not doing your homework. I cannot tell you how much this is important to do your homework. And what I mean is using Google, YouTube, asking Facebook groups, whatever question or task you're dealing with, ask questions, do your research your competitors, go to Target, wherever it may be, look at how they're branded, look at their advertisement, go to their website. So I think a lot of us, we get so bogged down into, we have this great product, we have this great service, but we have to do our homework. We underestimate time. I know for me, this is one of my big hangups. We have to realize we can't get a product or service out within 1 week, particularly if it's a new product. That's what I'm talking about. New product or service, you can't get that out in 1 week. We have to put some cushion into our schedule. And particularly these days, right, a lot of us are dealing with virtual school, working from home, so things pop up. So make sure you're putting some cushion into your schedule and being very realistic on when you'll be able to complete things. Number 3, saying yes to everything. I know when I first started, I would say yes to every meeting, every network, but take a step back. What I've learned is I have my goals for the year and say, okay, where do I want to end up at the end of the year? Where do I want my business to end up at the end of the year? If tasks or requests, if they don't align to my goals, I say no. The former basketball player and now entrepreneur and businessman, Magic Johnson, stated in a lecture that no can be so powerful. And that really struck me because I like to help everyone. I want to meet with everyone. I want to learn from everyone. But that no can be so powerful. So really be intentional on who you're meeting, the workshops you're attending, what you're signing up for. Also, we spend a lot of time, I should say, just talking. And what I mean by that is a lot of us feel stuck, and we're feeling stuck because we're not taking any action. Keep putting things off and putting things off. I suggest, once again, you go put things on your calendar and schedule 15 minutes to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to work on this one thing that I'm really struggling with. You have to push yourself. One of the things that I've learned in entrepreneurship is that you have to push yourself. It's only you. It can be very lonely, but you have to internally push yourself to do things. So a lot of us talk and say, okay, we need to do this. What we need to do is break out. What do we actually need to do? What's important? I call them the big rocks. There was a professional development class I took in one of my jobs, and I can't remember. We went through this course, and they said, put your tasks as big rocks. So big rocks are things that are going to move you forward. So work on those tasks. Break those down into monthly, then weekly, and then daily, so you can get things accomplished. So if you want to feel unstuck, stop talking, get into action mode. And lastly, the last mistake we make is not wanting to pay up. So I believe there are certain services you do have to pay for. So number 1, you have to pay someone to do your taxes. Make sure someone's doing your taxes. Number 2, you should always have a lawyer. You may not can afford a monthly retainer, but check in with the lawyer, at least have a lawyer's contact information with you when you need them. And number 3 is coaching. And I'll be honest with you, when I first started my business, I didn't know what coaching was. At the time I was listening to Les Brown, and he kept saying, my coach said this, my coach said that, my coach. And I've never heard of an executive coach, to be honest with you. And I learned more about coaching, and I actually hired a coach for maybe about a year and a half. And I'm going to tell you, it was so helpful. One of the things that helped me was like having an accountability partner, and then also just having someone that I can talk to. And actually that coach would ask me questions and just bring things out of me, which I was like, never knew that was in me. So I definitely believe when you're ready is to hire a coach. If you cannot hire a coach, I like what Evan Carmichael says. You know what? Go to YouTube, watch his videos, Evan Carmichael, Les Brown. I like Lisa Nichols. Who else do I watch? I watch videos with Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, other entrepreneurs. I look at their TED Talks, their videos, their interviews, and get tips from them. So until you're ready, use YouTube as your benefit. Once again, as I said, we started our business because we realized there's a problem we want to solve. And in order to solve those problems, we have to look ourselves in the mirror. We have to say, what do I need to do? What do I need to work on? Because remember, your business will only go as far as you're willing to go. To learn more business tips, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you check out the Business Academy for free resources and free tools. I'll see you next time.